Hello and welcome to the video tutorial on the EcoStruxure Power Commission experience at a panel builder workshop. In this video, you will explore and understand the features and scope of EcoStruxure Power Commission. You will view how to perform the download and installation of the software, device discovery, communication test, and breaker status and cradle position test. Let's view a scenario. Meet Peter, who is a panel builder. Towards the end of the build process in my workshop, I have a switchboard that is mechanically assembled with all the products, having electrical, control, and communication wiring been done. Now, my goal is to set up the smart devices as per the client request, execute factory acceptance tests on devices and wiring, and prove my job is done to my client. I am looking for a single software to build, commission, and update my panel. To begin with, you need to download and install the EcoStruxure Power Commission software. Visit the Schneider Electric website and search for the commissioning software. Select the EcoStruxure Power Commission from the search results. Next, click Download Now. Select the executable file available under Files for Download. Once the download is completed, follow the installation steps to install and register to the EcoStruxure Power Commission software. Upon successful login, you are directed to the EcoStruxure Power Commission homepage. My first objective is to start device discovery in EcoStruxure Power Commission. I need to set up the smart devices as per the client request. To connect EcoStruxure Power Commission to the electrical smart panel over an Ethernet channel. The prerequisite is that the software and the electrical smart panel should be on the same LAN or must be connected one-to-one. From the home page, select Launch Device Discovery. You can see that the gateways are discovered first. Enter the Modbus slaves in the address field. Choose Find Devices to locate the devices under the discovered gateways. Once devices are discovered, select the devices and then click Add Devices. The discovered devices are added to the EcoStruxure Power Commission project. My next step will be to execute factory acceptance tests on devices and wiring. Let's perform the communication test. After adding the devices, launch the communication test to ensure that the connections are proper. To perform the communication test, select the communication option from the test menu. The communication test screen will appear. Now, click Run Test to run the communication test. You will see a green tick mark in the results column if the communication test is successful. You can generate the communication test report by selecting Generate Report. Once the report is generated, click the download icon and save the report. The communication test report shows the number of devices that have passed or failed the communication test. It also shows the details of the device tested. At times, my customer asks if I can prove that the breaker statuses are properly communicated to the upstream monitoring systems. To prove this, I need to launch the breaker status and cradle position test. The breaker status and cradle position test feature provides a single interface to test the breaker status and cradle positions for the devices in the commissioning software. To perform this test, click the Tests menu and select Breaker Status and Cradle Position from the list. Choose the required devices from the list provided and then click Run Test. The commissioning software will start monitoring the breaker status and cradle position for the selected breakers and display the current status. You can see that any change in the breaker status and cradle position will be updated in the breaker status column and cradle position column. Also, any new entry will be added in the log for every change and is displayed in the right pane of the screen. Now, if you want to end the test, Click End Test. The summary of the tests which are performed will appear. You can even generate the breaker status and cradle position test report, for which you need to click Generate Report. Here is the generated report. You can now save and print this report as required. Lastly, I need to prove my job is done. So, after successfully generating all the reports, I can attach all of these and send it to my customer. Using EcoStruxure Power Commission, I was able to achieve my goal to 1. Set up smart devices easily as per the client request. 2. Validate all devices and wiring status using reports generated by application software. 3. Prove the job is done to the client by sharing all test reports. This concludes the video on the EcoStruxure Power Commission experience at a panel builder workshop. In this demonstration, we saw how to perform the download and installation of the software, device discovery, communication test, and breaker status and cradle position test.